Brooklyn, she realizes these are two legends. She's just trying to, give them hugs, kisses, handshakes, and all that.
I'm sure that's exactly not what's happening. Prichard doesn't have that abdominal stretch hooked exactly the way he wants to. He is fighting to keep it on. And now he goes to a back. Smart move by Prichard. Saw that Eaton was coming out of the hole, but Eaton has that right hand. And just a vicious right hand. And Prichard fighting back. Oh, brutal chopper right there. But Bobby Eaton and Arn Anderson back in the early 90s had one of the most physical feuds in professional wrestling in that decade. And now it's Prichard choking away on Eaton. And he's got Eaton outside on the floor, tied up in the ropes, and continuing to choke away.
Well, in my opinion, if you're choking outside the ring, it's legal.
It's not legal.
It's outside of the ring.
Well, both wrestlers now in danger of being counted out, and Prichard, of course, in risk of disqualification. Oh, and rams Eaton right into the post. You saw the contact. His temple against that steel ring post. Bobby Eaton's in trouble here as Prichard throws him back in. Dr. Tom, going for the cover. He's got his feet on the ropes. And I think Buddha saw it. Now it's Prichard choking away on Eaton. Just using that boot right across the throat.
Well, Prichard, he's doing some stuff that he's rather underhanded. But, when you've been in the business as long as he has, you're allowed to get away with a few of these shortcuts.
Oh, and Bobby Eaton's been known to break a few rules in his day. I understand. But I don't think Tom Prichard really needs to take all these shortcuts.
So you're saying he can beat Bobby Eaton fair and square?
Probably this match could go either way, fair and square. I think we have two wrestlers this good. Hard whip into the ropes. Oh, and Prichard, veteran move, gets the boot up, and what's he got? Brooklyn handed him something. I want to say it's brass knucks. No, wait a minute. Whatever he's got, he just loaded it into his boot. But Eaton's rolled up Prichard. Eaton goes for the cover. And Bobby Eaton gets the 3 count. A victory for Bobby Eaton. Right here, birthday match over Dr. Tom Prichard. And guess what, Alex? I think Bobby Eaton just won the Texas heavyweight title.
No, wait, he can't have the title. We're not in Texas.
Tom Prichard just said he was putting the Texas title up for grabs.
I don't care. That's not on board. This isn't Texas.
Well, he made a promise, and the belt's been handed over to beautiful Bobby Eaton. That belt that Tom Prichard has had for over 15 years, and it's a beautiful belt. It's a major victory for beautiful Bobby. What a night it has been in Romney, and what a match we just saw. Beautiful Bobby Eaton and Dr. Tom Prichard. Wrestling fans, it goes down this Saturday. CPW Showdown comes to Riverbend Park in Falling Waters, West Virginia, 3247 Vineyard Road. Special 5 p.m. bell time. This show is free for members of Riverbend Park, and if you're a guest of a member, you can get in for just $5. For information on becoming a member of Riverbend Park, visit their website, riverbendrvpark.org. At this special CPW Showdown taping, you will see WWE Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov making his return to CPW against Chemo the Samoan and manager Brooklyn. Plus, the return match for the CPW Unified title, and it will be a lumberjack match. Jake the Machine Davis taking on the Highwayman, Leslie Leatherman. A battle of former CPW champions as the chairman of CPW Switchblade takes on the longest reigning heavyweight champion in CPW history, the indie legend Johnny Graham. 2 out of 3 falls tag team competition. It will be returning from suspension 3S Sexy Shane Shadows and battling Bobby Fonta against the former CPW tag team champions Jackpot Jimmy Jessup and Deuce Donatelli, the Sin City Syndicate. We caught up with battling Bobby Fonta, who talked about teaming up with the returning Shane Shadows at Riverbend Park.
On May 26th at Riverbend Park in Falling Waters, West Virginia. As you can see, my partner is not here yet. My partner against Sin City Syndicate is Shane Shadows. His suspension is lifted at that time that day. He will be there as my tag partner, and we're going to make sure to take out Deuce and Jackpot. We'll see you there soon.
Also on the lineup, you'll see the return match between the Deadhead Brian Johnson and the Living Nightmare Griffin, plus the one-man warning Bill Bain, Miss Ginger, the CPW debut of JG, and a lot more when Championship Pro Wrestling returns to Riverbend Park. And then, Saturday night, June 16th, all eyes turn to Kaiser. At the Kaiser Fire Hall, Station 1, Route 220 and Center Street. Downtown Kaiser, it's Freedom Road. One match has already been signed for this tremendous show. It'll be the CPW West Virginia champion Hijinks defending his belt against the renegade Richie Stevens in CPW's first ever Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal match. We'll have more on this tremendous match and our Kaiser lineup on the next episode of Showdown. Don't miss it when CPW returns to the friendliest city in the USA.
Here we are, Romney Middle School for CPW 10th birthday bash. I'm standing my guest at this time, the CPW Tag Team Champions, Sin City Syndicate, Deuce, Jackpot. Big match tonight, potentially the biggest match you have since winning the belts against Damage Incorporated, the former Tag Team Champions. And I don't know how they did it, but they talked to the commissioner into signing this one. It's going to be a double dog collar match, so that's right. Each of you are going to be hooked to another member of Damage Incorporated. Dog collar with a chain in between. It's probably going to get brutal. You know, I don't even know what's going to happen. What's your thoughts?
You know, Bruno, month after month, Damage Inc. has kissed the commissioner's butt to have another title shot. Title shot after title shot. Aren't they tired of us kicking their butts?
It's fine.
You know, we win every match fair and square. That's the Sin City Syndicate way. And then all of a sudden, here we are, the last show in Kaiser, and they're like, we want a double dog collar match. Do they expect us to be afraid of the double dog collar match? A little. But you know what's going to happen? We're going to go out there, we're going to defend our titles, and at the 10th anniversary show, we're going to walk away with the titles. And then Damage Inc. will be done. That is it for them. No more Sin City Syndicate versus Damage Inc. because I have had it. I am sick of it. This is bullcrap. That commissioner is way too favoritism for Damage Incorporated, not showing us any love, Jackpot.
You know, I got a question for you, Buddha. You know, you're a little bit of a goody two-shoes. Who do you think's going to win this? Huh? Who?
Well, based on the brutality and stuff, I think Damage Incorporated.
Who do you think? Ha! You better answer me again, Buddha. Who do you think's going to win this match?
Okay,
Who?
you got a chance.
I got a chance. We got better than a chance, Buddha. Better than a chance. Damage Inc. and Buddha.
Don't think you're coming out of this alive.
Here we are, fans, for another CPW exclusive. I'm in the locker room. As you can see, I'm in between Damage Incorporated. And tonight, guys, Romney Middle School. 10th anniversary, our birthday bash, 10 years. It's coming to an end. You've got the Tag Team Champions, Sin City Syndicate. 6 months ago, in this very building, you remember it very well, you got zapped from behind. They got it. They got the title. And since then, they've used any means necessary to keep that title, including 3 weeks ago in a 6-man match after you guys won in Kaiser. They decided to bring out the chains and use the chains on you. But tonight you got them right where you want. Collars are on, chains are on, a double dog collar match. How you feeling?
Sin City, you know what? You've tried everything possible. You cannot put us out whatsoever. So tonight, we got you where we want you. And you know what? We're just going to take what belongs to us. We have proven that we can beat you on any given day, and tonight they're coming back to us for tag titles. Tell them, big man.
We are going to bleed. We are going to feel pain. We are going to do whatever it takes to get it up. Deuce, Jackpot, your ass is going to be on the end of this. And guess what? That's not a nice place to be. Tonight, we will be, once again, 4-time CPW World Tag Team Champions. And guess what? You want to talk about, yeah, they zapped me in this building 6 months ago, but guess what? I'm going to get my revenge when I wrap this chain around my hand and bust you right in your head. I'm going to split you from one side of your forehead to another. You see, we are brutality's finest, and there's a reason why they gave us that name. You boys fell right into our trap. We wanted this for a long time. You boys were just stupid enough to oblige.
Well, Alex, it's time for the dog collar match. Our fans at home got to watch the pre-recorded interviews while Tom Prichard continued ranting about how he was going to call Jim Cornette and get his Texas title back.
Not only that, but threatening to get the licenses of Spike Callahan and Buddha revoked.
I'd like to be at that hearing, but regardless, we're about to see the entrance of two men who are about to have their last chance to get the CPW tag titles back, Slayer and Big Nasty Damage Inc., and they brought the dog collars.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to bring them out, I guess. So either that or maybe they're just, really like wearing dog collars. I'm not really sure.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time we ever had a tag team dog collar match in CPW. And what better time to have one than our 10th anniversary. And, geez, I can't imagine, I heard what Sin City had to say. I can't imagine they're too excited about this match.
Well, no, they are kind of playing into the hands of Damage Incorporated by giving them a, more of a hardcore type match. But, Sin City has shown that they can, rise to the same level as Damage Inc. in the past.
That's true. They've had some very violent encounters. Jackpot Jimmy Jessup and Deuce Donatelli, a tag team not to be taken lightly. And they have scored some victories over Damage Inc., including one right here a couple months ago in the penalty box match.
Yep. I really, you got to think that, all the losses to Sin City has got to be getting into Damage Inc.'s heads a little bit.
Well, there they are, Deuce Donatelli, Jackpot Jimmy Jessup, the CPW Tag Team Champions. They won those belts right here in this very building 6 months ago at Wrestle War.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job holding on to them. I think they've become one of the more dominant teams in CPW during the title reign.
Well, they've had their ups and downs, and most of the downs have come trying to deal with Damage Inc. They are anxious to put this feud behind them and to move on. And if they beat Damage Inc. tonight, that'll be it. There are plenty of teams lined up to face Sin City, including a couple of the tag teams that we're going to see later on tonight. Anyway, Deuce and Jackpot, they don't seem too anxious to get in and put on the dog collars. Senior CPW official Pat Lawson back in action tonight. He will be officiating this matchup.